Just unloaded on that kickoff. Don't have to worry about a return on a kick like
making
that.
all this shit happen in this class and shit. Trying to figure out like what does and what doesn't work, so that way I know exactly how to be better equipped moving forward.
Running inside, it's Smothers. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Love seeing these early season.
Yeah, I ain't think my linebacker was going to fish that out real quick.
These teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Third down from the gun, Manning. He's got the tight end.
Oh, come on, force
really
that from
nice
me. Knock that shit out of his hand. The good pass.
And get it to their own
Ah, you gotta be aggressive right there. You gotta see that.
The Longhorns come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The run inside. It's Smothers. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
And we kind of wondered coming into this game, did they want to run it up the middle? Did they want to run it near that big fella at defensive tackle? Because he's a grown man, makes plays all over the field. They try him early. I wonder if they'll keep trying it, because we haven't seen a lot of people week in and week out that has been able to block that big fella.
Motion from the wide receiver. Here's Arts to throw.
Pick that! Thank you!
And the opening drive is stopped with an interception.
That's a linebacker. That is a linebacker.
Defense forces a turnover.
Motherfucker, all you do is eat food, yo.
One of the better units against
Oh,
the pass.
shit.
They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
And he has a solid game before the
Let's go,
defense
y'all.
bottles him up.
Come on, y'all. We gotta play this.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and that might open up some big plays down the field.
Pass.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. They've got the ball at midfield, but they're facing a 3rd and long.
Okay.
Looking to throw, it's Batir. Unloads to the wideout.
At the last second.
Slips through his
Good
fingers,
shit.
incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances
Good
in
way to
this game,
stop
like
that
that
shit,
3rd
too.
down right there. When it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You got to be able to make that play.
Hunt is in the air on 4th down. And the coverage team will get to it, and they'll down it just inside the 30.
I tried to angle that shit out of bounds. I gotta account for this fucking win. Yeah, man.
So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. Keeping it on the ground.
Ooh,
inside.
good run.
Smothers. Looking for room at the 40. They get him out of bounds. Couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling.
In most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches I'm getting a 1st down, I'd say
there's some room. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37.
Let's go, y'all. Come on.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. Defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
Right there.
You want to talk about building a drive around a guy. First on the ground and now using him in the passing game.
And you get so much bang for your buck because you can split him out wide. You can fake it to him and throw it. This is the guy that really stretches the field and makes you decide how you want to defend him. A linebacker, a safety, whatever it is, it's usually not good enough when he's receiving the ball out of the back.
Good shit, y'all. Come on.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. Second down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on second down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on third down.
Manning from the gun on third down. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
Great job by the defense in the back end that time. He made the catch, and he had a little wiggle room to run afterwards, but they were able to get to him, rip the football out, and that is a massive takeaway for the defense.
Back to pass, it's Mateer. Fires to the wideout.
Ooh!
Winner of this game dons the golden
Good
hat,
shit.
but you know, Jesse, only David could wear the golden hat among the three of us because there's no
I tried
way
to put
either
that
of us
shit
should
over
put a
the
hat on
fucking
kind of
top.
heads of hair
Good
we have.
defense.
Well, I've also understood that the hat's like a triple XL. We know David's got a big dome, and that's probably the only reason why he would wear it. But I'll tell you what, these players, they think about trying that old sucker on after this game all year long, David.
Yeah, and trophies matter. I mean, this is something.
There he goes. And a big hit at the end, but it didn't stop him from getting the first down.
And, man, I love his courage to run the football. And I think it's necessary for the team. Sometimes you got to do that. But, man, see the surroundings, right? Like, knowing guys are around you. He gets hit late at the end of that play, and he got decked. You do not want to take those shots throughout a game. They will add up, and sometimes it will affect your throwing. That's too big of a hit to be taken for this quarter.
Good move. Come on.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, this tight end, he's got size and he's got some athleticism. He's very difficult to cover one-on-one. Defense is going to have their hands full with him today.
After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Here's a give to Robinson.
Good
and
move.
the defense
Good move.
makes the stop after a minimal gain.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
We've reached the end of the first quarter, and it has been a defensive
game right
battle,
here.
and the stats tell the tale so far. Let's see if the offenses can find a little rhythm here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is 3rd down. Trying play action. Pocket breaking down. They get to him as he throws.
Good way to stay. Good way to catch that shit. Oh my
Pick up
God.
a fresh set of downs.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Motion from the wideout. Might be changing the route. Handoff to Xavier. Might have a chance. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. You know, Oklahoma's DNA is being tough. They have a whole drill about being tough named after them, the Oklahoma drill, and they won that one.
And we've seen that kind of come and go some throughout the years, but it started with serious physicality back in the day when they ran the
option. You got hold on. I even tried to get him to step down too. It's cool. Come on, make it happen. Make it play.
The good Oklahoma teams are physical.
Hey, man, if you're going to force incompletions when the QB's throwing to the tight end, you better be physical. Nice job with the hit, forcing that incompletion.
Dropping back, it's Mateer. Pressure coming.
Fuck.
Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Well, this defense knew coming into this game, playing one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, they were going to have to find a way to get him off rhythm. They're going to have to be careful doing it because of that speed, but that is huge for their confidence. They get their first sack of the game here in the first half, and you can all of a sudden see the body language on this defense. It has changed.
He stopped short of the sticks. They're still in field goal range.
Saw where you was going with that, and then I was like, hold on, I gotta see this happen.
On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Makes a grab past the marker.
That's a heck of being conservative, right? I mean, that essentially would have just been a chip shot field goal with where they were on that fourth down. But they decided to go for it, throw it. They're looking for 6. They're going for a touchdown. They are being aggressive.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Scrambling away. They're working that left side. Shakes a man, and he might take off. Gets out of bounds after the big game, and they've got it first and goal.
You had the QB. You had him. That shit was insane.
Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job. Drops back, sees it.
I know I had to get the fuck out of there for a second.
Puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
He's looking to pass. Wide out trying to get it.
Wow.
Touchdown.
Wow.
They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
Good game. Hey, I'm telling you, look, we got to play.
Score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry match.
This a fight. Hey, it's Oklahoma versus Texas.
Early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game.
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Longhorns head out, hoping to move the ball on this possession. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Got room at the 35.
Good move. He's going.
Speeding down the left side. The 20. And he ran.
Once I seen him cover that shirt, I was like, yeah, he got through that line.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game.
Got the wrong angle.
Got the wrong angle. All over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
Woo!
And he tacked on the extra point. That kind of drive will boost your confidence. One play, hit the big pass, put a touchdown on the board. On the run from inside his own 5.
Good way to stop
that. Will be brought down.
It's cool. Come on, get back up.
The Sooner offense returns to the field. Last time they had it, they were backed up in their own end, marched right down the field and scored, and now they'll try to do that once again. Ran to that daylight to pick up 6 to the 22.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
Good move.
They'll snap it from the 26 on first down.
Come on.
Here's a give to Robinson. Picks up the first down.
Oh, run, take off. That's a touchdown.
Got it up to 45.
First down, you know you always
Yup, it slowed him down. That shit slowed him all the way down.
Run the football, be physical, get a big game.
Oh my God. And the animation drew him in. You see this shit?
Steelers have it with a 1st and 10.
It's cool.
They'll give it to him again. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down.
And I tell you what, no secret on this drive. This offense, they're not trying to maintain balance. They're trying to line up and just dot you right in the eyes. 4 straight runs, get the first down, and really starting to play physical.
Oh, they're after him. Takes a hit as he fires. Flags flying as the pass is incomplete. Let's see what
Yeah, I saw. I'm sitting there looking at that shit. I was like, damn, they got him. Once you creeped up early, I knew what it was. I was like, yup.
The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Handoff to Xavier. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on 2nd down, it makes play calling easy. Every single call on that sheet is available here on 2nd down.
Under fire. Out of the backfield, he's open. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
And the Sooners in the hurry up. From the red zone, it's Robinson. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Now the Longhorns will call the first of their 3 timeouts. And now what will they come up with on this 2nd down play? It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. He wants to change this route. To the air, it's Mateer. Got the back over the middle. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. They'll try to pick up the first through the air.
Pass interference.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. They get him on the ground.
Offensive.
After the turnover, but there is a
What the
flag
fuck?
on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve
Wow.
for this offense.
It's a game right here. Where did he?
They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So backing up with that penalty, and they can feel their own goalpost looming over their shoulder. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Running inside, it's Smothers. Got enough for the first. They corral him at the 11-yard line. Chains will move as they try to put one up before the break.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
These guys aren't human aid. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes. And then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense now.
Good shit, y'all. Come on.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Throwing Manning.
Get him!
Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Oh, yeah, he showed up to play.
Called by the Sooners. That's their first.
He showed up to play.
They'll have 2 left to work with.
That's my dog right there. I'm gonna be mad when he get drafted. So I gotta find a replacement for him.
Offensive line needs to clean it up. Sack on 2nd down, and now it's 3rd down.
Blow that shit
They
up.
make the stop. It'll be 4th down. The defense does have a timeout to use if they want to try to put up points before the half. Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their 2nd. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Kick is in the air.
How we gonna get there? Yup. Come on.
He'll try to field the punt and bring it back. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? Looking downfield, it's Batir. Bringing the heat. And he's left with no option. He just threw it away.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. The play action fake. Rushes on him. Finds the tight end. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half.
Yup.
That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, let's get it started here. Week 6 on what's already been a revealing day here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start with a look at Virginia Tech taking on the Cal Golden Bears. And it's the Hokies who finish off the victory to get to 4-1. They led this one at halftime. They held off a second-half comeback attempt. This group has to be feeling good. Here now, a look at some other games of note, including a big upset inside the Big 12.
Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were...
Oh, hell. In the first play.
Jumps on it, they get that turnover.
And late in the football games, coaches are like, don't make the mistake. In this offense, they just did it. Tied football game, they put the ball on the deck. The defense recovers. Now they're going to have to depend on their defense to come out, get a stop, and keep them in this football game.
Snagged it, and there's running room.
And I saw the fucking RPO.
Saving tackle, but the catch and run.
I saw the RPO.
Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. And the Longhorns trying to get a touchdown on 1st and goal. Going to the run, it's Smothers. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. It's amazing how play by a defensive end in the backfield can really swing the momentum not only of a series but of a game sometimes.
All you're trying to do is create negative plays, to get them behind the sticks a little bit, to get those sacks, to get those tackles for losses. You see so much stunting in college football up front. With
make him fumble. Come on.
You know, once you get one of those
I got
plays,
right at him.
You got the offense right where you are.
They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's 3rd and goal.
Good shit.
And looking for enough for the first down.
Yeah, and I love when defenses understand the situation. It's 3rd and short. That ball's probably going to come out really fast. When the DB was ready for it, threw it to the wide receiver. He broke on the football and got him to the ground right away.
And they'll send out the field goal unit.
Good field
It's
goal.
good. He's going to hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And With that field goal, they now
Oh, what the
have
fuck
the lead.
kind of formation is this?
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. They haven't really been able to light up this scoreboard, but putting points up would be huge here. They'll start on the ground with Xavier Robinson. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. To the air, it's Mateer. And that's not the way they drew it up. It's incomplete.
Yeah, it's not. It's okay. Come on.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Faced with a 3rd and short from their own 32 to keep this drive alive. They'll try to get it through the air. He'll pull it down and run. Nice run there to keep things moving before they force him out of bounds.
On the 3rd play of the drive, 3rd down, it's the scrambling ability of this quarterback that goes and picks up the first down. He was so calm back there. He never got flustered. Nobody open, no problem. If you give this guy 1 yard to run, he's going to tuck it and take off, and that's exactly what happened there.
They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43.
This is a game.
And defensively, one of the most important things is stopping the run, being physical up front. That was too easy for this offense. You can't give up 5 and 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, that is a recipe for disaster. They got to be more physical, get off the ball, get downhill faster.
Now the play fake. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Really nice pressure by the defense, getting in there quickly, getting a hit on the quarterback, making the quarterback make a quick decision, and he makes the wrong decision. He throws into double coverage, but that's really because of the pressure in his face and the physical hit on his body.
Fires to the big fella. And he got it so close to that first down marker, but they still have a little work to do. It'll be 4th down. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it.
Good shit.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Didn't get a chance to show off those return skills, but he gives his offense the ball at the 29.
And what a play by the defender. He's on an island all by himself in cover 1 man coverage. Just him and the wide out, and he ends up winning, coming up with a big INT.
Takes a handoff. It's Smothers. Out across the 30 to the 39 after getting 10 on that one.
And a great job by the offensive line. You're going to run the ball right up the middle. You better control the line of scrimmage. You can see the center, the guard, the tackles doing a good job getting on their guys just enough where this running back can get into space and make the big game.
Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
And the Longhorns with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Here's Manning to throw. Under fire. Now he'll fire back into the middle.
Wow.
Good shit. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Texas.
One of the things I love about this quarterback, David, is that he keeps his eyes downfield when he gets outside the pocket. He might have had an opportunity to take off running with that, but he knew he had an opportunity for an even bigger play. And how about the run after the catch?
And that's great. You love that about the quarterbacks, but it's so frustrating when you got a guy that just breaks the contain of the pocket, breaks down your defense. Now you got to cover longer in the back end, and you could tell he comes free, he sees him, catches it, and walks right into the end zone.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. The Sooners will get things going on offense as they head onto the field. That deficit has now grown to double digits, down 17-7 as they start this drive. Working the middle.
Well, he's able to make it easy after that catch, and I think his speed is something that just scares DBs to death. You think about great Oklahoma receivers recently, guys like CeeDee Lamb, Sterling Shepard, Hollywood Brown. DBs gave them so much cushion because they were afraid they were going to get run by, and I think that's how defenses treat this guy too. With his speed and his playmaking ability, he scares you to death, and that cushion helps him out tremendously.
Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And it's incomplete, but there's a flag in the backfield. Let's see who the call's on. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. The holding penalty pushes them back. It's 1st and 20. To the air. It's Mateer. Can't make
Thank you for
catch.
dropping the
It's
fucking
incomplete,
pass.
and
What
that
the
drop
fuck?
might have cost him a big play on 1st down.
And man, this whole crowd has grown frustrated with
couldn't
what
hold
they've
that
seen
man?
from this offense. I mean, they just haven't put drives together. They haven't been explosive. And another incompletion, and the clock is ticking. It's running down. They've got to find a way to create some big plays, to create some momentum, and get these guys on their...
And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
Wow.
Coming out of the tunnel in the 3rd quarter, this quarterback is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the 3rd quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the 1st half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
They'll start this drive at their own 48.
Huh?
Snags it and he's open.
Good move.
And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Longhorn. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in Week 6. Now they have extended this lead, guys, starting to put the hammer, but sometimes a rivalry game can give you
I thought he was.
extra fight back.
And there can be no panic at this point now. You've worked too hard this offseason, David. They've had this game circled for so long. You've got to play your best football right now and fight back.
And you just need something good to happen on this next possession. You got to get the crowd back into this football game. Big rivalry. Get some emotion. Get some momentum on your side.
Let's make it happen.
Offense changing the play. Back to pass. It's Mateer. Right down the middle.
Oh my God.
For the 4th time today. Didn't really have room to operate on the return, but he hands him the ball at the 32.
And talk about being an impact player for his defense. That's now his 2nd interception in this game. Time and time again, when they've thrown his direction, he's come up with a big play. And in a tight game like this, those 2 interceptions, that is massive for this defense.
Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. D showing blitz. They might be bluffing. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get it to the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. First down here for the offense. The run inside. It smothers. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone.
Got a fumble. Come on, make it happen. What's this fumble?
It's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Just watching the clock drain away in this one, it's all but in the books. Let's take a look at the top 25, and this game might have an impact on these rankings next week. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. They'll give it to Brown. And he stopped right there, no gain on the play.
Listen, the offensive coordinator's best friend in the red zone is the running game. Make guys commit near the line of scrimmage trying to throw behind. This defense is good, but I'm going to challenge them. I'm going to try to be the more physical team. I love the play call. I think you keep running the football and stay physical.
Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Manning tries to pick it up on third down. And they're not on the same page there.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
They already have a comfortable lead, up by multiple possessions, but they're going to go for it here on 4th down. 4th down, Manning. And he will go down. Couldn't get rid of it in time, and the defense gets a sack on 4th down.
You know, there are a lot of people watching this game that are thinking to themselves, where's the sportsmanship? You're blowing this team out. Why are you going for it on 4th? Why not just punt, give it back, and just leave here with a W? That's because this coach wants his guys to keep executing. I played for a coach in college that would have done this.
Makes the catch, and he's free. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking.
I know a lot of people don't like prevent yourself from winning, but when I'm up by 3 scores in the 4th quarter, I am not giving up a single big play. I'm letting you check it down, throw it in front of me. I'm going to tackle you. I'm going to let that clock tick because I am up and that clock is running out.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You've got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
Oh, catch it!
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he's had 0 rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
Throws for the tight end. Complete in the middle. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
Looking to pass. It's Mateer. Unloads to the right. And the timing.
I was trying to force pass interference right there. I can't even lie to you.
Kind of day for this
the way how that shit was right there, I'm like, yeah, come on. Somebody.
Football timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops. Just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
Moving out to the right. Turning it on. Goes out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the edge of the red zone right at the 20.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside, away from the defense, get upfield, pick up the first down. That play is going to help their momentum. They need more scramble plays like that from him.
And the completion to the sideline, a solid pickup, but not enough for the first down. The Sooners want to crank the tempo. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
First down and goal, I bet you the percentages are really high for run, and this defense was ready for it. They got to match the physicality right here, right now in this situation.
They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on second and goal.
Come on.
Looking to fire.
Oh, where the fuck he come
And the defense
from?
makes a
Good
play,
move.
sacking him back at the 10. Now, after the sack, there is a man still down. Looks as if it's their senior quarterback who's down on the play, and that is a guy they can ill afford to lose. We'll have Holly check on his condition shortly. Looking to throw on third and goal. Let's it fly.
Can I get PI right there?
He was going for the touchdown.
And unfortunately, man,
That looked a little
another
crazy.
incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together.
I'm talking about, so when he
Another
got into the end zone, I'm already throwing the ball. That's why I was like, where?
Taking the short 3 here and trying to get the touchdown, and this is a pretty big gamble. He's looking to throw. Lets it go to the end zone. Intercepted. Big
Good
play
shit.
stops the drive.
And if you're the quarterback, you might want to stop throwing that guy's way. I mean, you knew coming into this game, David, he's one of the best corners in the entire country. He's already been picked off twice now. He is literally living in this quarterback's head rent-free.
And so nice to have a guy like this that can cut off half the field.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
I love the defensive effort there. They didn't get him right away. They stayed after him. He was scrambling, going backwards. They get the sack on the first play of the drive.
Dealing with a 2nd and 10 from the 20. They'll run it out of the gun with Brown. Looks as if he'll get it up to about the 14-yard line.
And with a lead like they have here in the fourth quarter, no question this offense is going to continue trying to pound the rock. They're going to run the football and try to ice this game.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. He's got the back in the middle. He'll get a fresh set down, stopped at the 31-yard line. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. The Longhorns have it with a 1st and 10. Caught in the backfield, it's Wingo. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or some safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
They want that clock to run. Nowhere to go. Same song, second verse, as this defense is ready for this guy.
Well, we saw the coaching staff on the sideline challenging this offensive line to end this game. They've got the lead late now, and they know they're going to continue trying to run the ball to ice it.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looks as if the
my
defense was a
fucking
little
goodness.
too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Well, that changed things a bit. After the penalty, it's 3rd and 3. Quickly out
He
to the
kept
tight
that
end.
shit. Wow.
They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Now a timeout called by the Sooners. That's their first. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
And I'll tell you what, it's really nice at this point in the game if you can lean on your run game. When you have the lead, you've got the football late in the game, you can chew that clock and start to really make that defense have a little bit of panic.
Nice move to keep running. He'll go out of bounds, but a solid pickup on the run.
And listen, they didn't get the huge play off of that, but I love the ability to show that and be able to show plays off of that jet motion and just show them you're willing to complete it. But, you know, get those little chunks at a time. It doesn't have to always be a home run. It's still a successful play.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Manning from the gun on 3rd down. Here comes the heat. He sacked this defense all over it. Timeout, Oklahoma. That's their second. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Punt is in the air. Books it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Making side adjustments here. Dropping back, it's Mateer. He's taking a deep shot. And it's a fumble after that huge gain. Oh, unfortunate to get that one back, and as an added bonus,
I would hope so. He was right there. I was like, dude, if he acts like a fucking...
And now they are
that was smooth
to stop the clock with a timeout. Looking to throw on 1st down. Bought a little time, lets it go. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming.
And we've seen a lot of that from this offense, unfortunately. Just quarterback and wide receivers just not in sync. And sometimes it happens and they get out of sync and they don't make big plays. But, man, you're in a huge deficit. You need big plays down the field, so somebody's got to make a play for their quarterback.
And the incomplete pass taking a shot on
I just need one of them to be PI.
3rd down.
Them shits look a little too questionable.
I think
It's
a big
okay.
reason why this team is in such a hole right now in the 4th quarter is they have just not been able to find the explosive plays throwing the ball. And you got to wonder at this point, is it too little too late?
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Misses again. It's incomplete, and that's 3 in a row.
And it's going to be difficult for this offense, man.
All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. On 4th down, they're taking to the air.
Oh, come on.
And the
Over
4th
the
down pass falls incomplete, and they'll have to give up the football.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount drives, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now you're just fighting for pride and just letting them try not to get any more points in the score.
This game always brings out the best in both teams, but today, Jesse, Texas' best was a little better.
And this is a win for them that's going to help their recruiting. Coaches are going to get